guys, what's up? My name is Saba Asif and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most anticipated palettes out there in the market right now, which is the Huda Beauty new Nude eyeshadow palette. Okay guys, so keep in mind this palette was not sent to me. I bought this with my own money, and that's every reason why you should be watching this video from a girl who hasn't got this in her PR list. And even if I do get some of the things in my PR list, my opinions are gonna be 100% honest. So yeah, without further ado, if you guys want to know if this palette is really worth the money and is really good or not, just stay tuned and keep watching. Alright you guys, so this is how the palette looks when you are gonna go purchase it from the Sephora stores or from online. This is the main packaging. Now let me tell you guys, the whole color and the packaging style is one of the main things that attracted me to buy this palette. I absolutely love how the packaging is done for this palette. I love the whole nude vibe going on here. Now, being very honest with you guys, when I saw Huda Beauty post the picture of this palette first, I wasn't very much drawn to it. But when I saw this in store, it just attracted me a lot. The palette attracted me a lot face to face, and also the packaging. So definitely, if you want to buy something, always make sure to go check it out for yourselves. Don't really ever rely on the YouTube videos and review videos alone. You know, take it as a help, but just don't rely on it alone because it may work for you differently. This is how you open it. This is a plastic packaging. You just open it and the palette comes out. This is my favorite part. Like, I absolutely love this packaging. It is so beautiful. Like, honestly, it is really beautiful. It says new Nude Huda Beauty palette, and yeah, it just has like the instructions and everything at the back. Now this palette almost retails for 260 dirhams. That's how much I got it for from the Sephora store. So when you open it, it comes with this Huda Beauty protector. It has her face on it. And yeah, it's really pretty. I love her makeup in this. Now the palette itself comes with a really pretty, handy, really good quality mirror. Like you guys can see, it's a really good big mirror, which I really like. And yeah, that's the mirror, and these are the eyeshadow shades. I'll give you guys a close-up in a second, but yeah, this is a close-up look of this shadows. Now I have used this for this video, so that's why some shadows are swatched, so please ignore that. I will tell you guys right away that the only two things that I wasn't the most happiest about this palette was, number one, a transition shade. Now I do always want a brown transition shade to work with because this palette is really versatile as long as it had one shade of transition shade, which was more brown toned, because as you guys can see, this is a very pink nude palette. The other thing I would talk about is a shade like a black or a dark brown shade to deepen up the eyelid and deepen up the entire look. That also does not have. You do get this shade called Love Bite, which is a very dark purple, but you know, if you use this on every look, it would kind of result in the same look. So that's the only two things that I had to work with without this palette. But talking about the entire palette itself, when I used it, which you guys will see in a bit, a mini tutorial on how these eyeshadows perform on my eye. Being very honest with you guys, the mattes blend out very smoothly, and they were very pigmented as well. I do not believe in finger swatches, but I will do the finger swatches for the shimmers and the glitter in a bit. And yeah, let's talk about the foiled eyeshadows. Now these foiled eyeshadows are stunning. They are so pigmented, and they even look so delicious in the palette that I was blown away, you guys. I really did love that. And these two glitter shades are my favorite shades in the entire world. Now keep in mind, these are pressed glitter, so that means you might need a glitter glue under it or a very sticky base, so to make sure that the glitter does not fall on your face. That's just one thing you guys gotta keep in mind, and everything else is pretty dope. I'm just gonna be swatching the shimmers and the foiled shadows for you guys. So the first shade I'm gonna be swatching is called the shade Crave, which is this beautiful gold iridescent shadow. Rubbing my finger. Okay, that's on my finger. You guys can see how foiled that is. So that is the shade Crave. The next shade I'm going to be swatching is called Fantasy, which is on my eyelids right now. It's this pink foiled eyeshadow. This is how it looks next to... That is the shade Fantasy. Now we're going to be swatching the shade Daydream, which is a slightly more purple iridescent shade. When you touch them, they feel really, really smooth. Look at that. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh my god, this is such a beautiful iridescent purple, you guys. That is beautiful. Wow. So the next foil eyeshadow I'm going to be swatching is the last one. This is more of a bronzy shade. It is called Charmed. It's this one right here. Wow, so pretty. We do have one shimmer shade as well, which is called Kinky. So it's not like a foil shadow, it's just your typical shimmer shade. Oh wow, look at that. That was one swatch, you guys. That is beautiful. Now going on to glitter, do not expect the glitters to be a full pigmented swatch, because it's like loose glitter. It's like loose glitter pressed into an eyeshadow. So I'm just going to show you guys the shade. That's the reason why I'm swatching it. So the first shade I'm going to be swatching is called Infatuated. It is this rose gold shade. That is the glitter on top. Wow, that is so pretty. Now the next shade is called Excite. Is this pink glitter shadow, which is also on my eyelids as well. So you see, it's not going to be like a proper swatch since it's like loose glitter, but you guys look at that. That is so pretty. Yeah, that is so beautiful. And I'm just going to be swatching two random mattes so you guys have an idea how these mattes perform. So I'm going to be swatching the shade Spanked. So that's on my finger. Okay guys, so let's see. You guys saw that happen. That was beautiful. That was pigmented as hell. I'm going to be swatching the shade Love by this purple shade because such bold and dark eyeshadows are usually hard to make and they're also very patchy sometimes. So let's just test out how this turns out. So I have it on my hand and let's just swatch it next to... Wow, you guys, not bad at all. That is pretty even for a purple swatch. Like, I'm doing this right in front of you. I'm not biased at all. This palette just looks so pretty. So this is kind of the tone of the entire palette. Really beautiful. I am really happy with spending my money on this palette. Now, if you guys want to see how these eyeshadows perform on my eyes, just stay tuned and keep watching. Alright you guys, so that is all for the review video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and my final review and thoughts on this palette is that it is definitely worth the money if you guys want to splurge that much on an eyeshadow palette. I really did find worth the money, but if you guys do think it's expensive for you, then you know, by all means don't go ahead and buy it. But if you guys do enjoy these kind of tones in a palette, then definitely go out there, swatch it for yourselves in the Sephora stores and decide on your own. And yeah, for me personally, I did really enjoy all the shades. I've used it on my eyes as well, and I just really love how it turned out. And yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.